Welcome to Miss B. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning from. I am Bernadette, originally from Baguio City, Philippines, and now living here in Canada as an early childhood educator, a proud digital business owner, and a child of God. So I have a great topic for tonight, and I hope a lot of people will resonate with this topic. So, hang on, I'm already on my episode 44, and this is oh no, hang on a second, I put that wrongly. Sorry, hang on. So, this is episode 44. And hang on, I'll just need to put this, guys. This is weekend weekend with Bernadette. There you go. So this is episode 44 and weekend with Bernadette. Topic would be from overseas worker to future builder that's creating options beyond one job. So that's so real. We really need to create something because plan B is so essential nowadays. It's not an option that is having essential. So all right, so let's dive into our topic. So, being an overseas worker is a brave and selfless decision. It's about sacrifice, resilience, and love for family. And deep inside, many of us, I'm one of them, carry the same question. Is this the only path for me? The truth is, you are not just a worker, you are a future builder. And today, with the rise of digital opportunities, you can start creating options beyond relying on a single job. So, for those who are watching right now, if you see me looking on the other side and looking on this side, because I'm doing live on both of my social media platform. So yes, that is really true that we don't rely on single job right now because there's so much. We are now into digital space. We are into digital world. So there's so much for us to do. And there's a lot of opportunities waiting for you. So I have three tips for tonight. Number one, turning sacrifice into strategy. So, working abroad often means long hours and time away from loved ones, which is true. Instead of letting that sacrifice go only towards your bills, towards the money that you send home, your remittances, you can turn it into a stepping stone by building a digital business on the side. You begin to create a system that works for you, even when you're off duty. So it's no longer just about earning. It's about building something that really grow. So you are working smarter this time and having that system right in front of you. Number two, sorry, I'm sniffing. Building skills that multiply income. A job pays you for your time. I repeat it again. A job pays you for your time, but skills, they can pay you for a lifetime. When you learn new skills, new knowledge, that can really pay you big time for your life. So for a lifetime, that would be more than just a paycheck. So through a digital business, you learn valuable skills. Excuse me, like online marketing, like those communication, those Zoom meetings, those courses, and personal branding that you attend to. These are skills you carry anywhere in the world. So, giving you the power to earn beyond one source of income. So, number three, creating freedom, not just income. So, most overseas workers dream of going home for good, not just for vacation, but for life. That is one of the greatest dreams of some immigrants or some foreign workers, overseas Filipino workers. A digital business can turn that dream into a plan. So, doing this as a side hustle for now, like I always say, but eventually this business would be my plan A. So it gives you options when you have a digital business to work from anywhere because it's portable, spend more time with your family, and design your life on your own terms, not just based on a work contract. So when you are an immigrant or if you are an overseas foreign workers, you just go with the flow into your contract. So normally you'll have 2 years contract and so on, or they will be renewed, and just have a routine like that unless you are already a landed immigrant or a permanent resident of the country that you are in. So there you go. So um three tips for tonight would be turning sacrifices into strategy, building skills that multiply income, and creating freedom, not just income. So, being an overseas foreign workers, like I always share, this is a mixed emotion. Yes, you are earning more than you do when you are back in your country, but then you lose that moment to be with your family, with your kids, with your loved ones, in sacrifices for a lot of things. Financially, yes, for greener pasture, yes, but then there's a smarter way too, to have a plan B. So you didn't come this far just to survive. For those who are overseas foreign workers or immigrants, you just don't know how long you've been already in the country that you're working with. Sometimes 10, 20, 30 years. And sometimes if you look back, where are the things that I saved? Or did I save really? Did I save a lot of money? Is it okay for me to retire? Is it okay for me to go home for good? So, those are the things that when you look back, I should have done this. So, those are like some regrets at some point in time. So, you came to create a better future. So, your journey as an overseas foreign worker is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of something greater and bigger. With the right mindset, with the right opportunity, with the right community, with the right system, you can shift from working for income. So, to a building life of freedom, purpose, and choice. So, your future is not limited to one job. You have the power to build more. So, there's so much that you should be thankful for because there's a lot of opportunities that is into this digital space, and one of those is this digital business that I do have, and I am really sharing to everyone. So I realized that while I was working hard really is important, building something of your own creates an option. So when you have a digital business, you create an option. So that's why my digital business, when they came in, I said, well, thank you, Lord, for this answered prayer. So it opened a new path. I've seen a new path, a way to grow, to learn new skills and trainings, and create an additional income stream that I can manage anytime and anywhere. So, this journey can evolve from surviving to thriving. So that's the good part of this digital business. It's because you can carry it around. You can even carry it when you go back to your home country. So when you are onto your vacation, you are attending some convention or anything that you do, what matters to you most. So there are lots of things that is there in the internet. And one of those is just, instead of you just scrolling and just um wasting your time for doing nothing. Yes, entertainment is good, that's good, because that's giving you happy hormones, but also that is a great way for you to have an income. After you earn, then you after you learn, then you will earn. So that's how it is. Of course, it's not a get rich quick scheme that when you join and then tomorrow you've got already $1 million or something to that. It takes a lot of effort and it varies. So that's really the good part that I know of on this digital business. There's a proven system. It's there. The community is there. So, it's more than 278,000 or more and counting. So, guys, that numbers is a lot. A lot of your support, a lot of global business partners, and of course, a lot of information, insight, collaboration, and a lot of strategies that you could earn and learn from other successful business partners in that community. So that's a good part of having a business that is global, where you can talk to different kinds of people, different backgrounds, different culture, different industry. It doesn't matter, for as long as you have the willingness, you are coachable, and you are wanting a great change in your life. That's the great part of having that mindset, because that mindset will go a long, long way. So when you have an entrepreneur mindset, that is totally different when you have that employee mindset. So when you have that employee mindset, you just clock in, clock out, just focus on your job, and that's it. You just wait for your paycheck, and then you wait for another routine. So that's it. But when you have an entrepreneur mindset, it will lead you to your goals, to your dreams, and of course to give you that biggest dreams for yourself, of course, for your family. That's why you are working, and that's why you went to other countries, to give them a brighter future. But having that said, having a digital business or a business on the side will definitely help you for lifetime, not just for a month, but it's for a lifetime. So it's a great plan as early as now, so you could have a better future, and of course your family would have a greater future that is waiting for them. So that is a great part of this, and one of the benefits, that you are making an empire right now, but then you are also building a legacy that you will give to your family and to your kids. So if you are interested of this digital business that I'm talking about, you can just comment, or direct message me, or go directly even to my digital business website at www.bernadettejourney.com. Register your name and a valid email address, and that would be the start of everything. So, guys, there's more to life. Abundance is there for as long as you have um, powerful mindset deep within you. Because if you have a mindset, that will change everything. How you perceive life, how you see life to its fullest, how you see your future, how you see your goals, your dreams, the biggest dreams that's at some point you disregarded, because there's a lot of things that going on into your life. So creating option beyond one job is totally a must to think about. And of course, if you're also waiting for your early retirement, there's an option for you to have an early retirement instead of waiting for that retirement age, or at the age of 65 or 67. So that's still a lot of time to wait. And with that said, one of my goals is to really retire early, because I was so motivated when I knew that one of the youngest entrepreneur in the community retired at the age of 23. So you heard it right, at the age of 23, there's already one business partner, one of the business youngest business partners who retired at the age of 23. She has a good job, but then she finds this digital business, it's giving her more than 10 times more of her income. So that's why she retired early and focused on this digital business, because there's a proven system, there's already a blueprint that you just need to plug and play. It is a business in a box. All you need to do is just to say yes and just have that leap of faith and trust the process. And of course, how do you call that, faith plus action. That's the great part. uh Faith plus action is the best thing that you could do to have a successful life. So um once again, I was just looking at the other side. So guys, there's so much in store for you while you still do your full time job. Creating an option beyond one job to have an extra streams of income is a must nowadays. So there's a lot of life's uncertainties. You never know what happens next. So you need to be ready. So you need really to be ready on all the things that you need to do in life, because sometimes it's not just you. You have your family, you have your children, and there's a lot of bills piling up as well. So you need to work smarter this time and not so much harder. So that's so real, that's true. So I'll leave you this: if you want to have a change in your life, then make a change, because there's no perfect time. If you are telling me I'm too busy, we all have 24 hours in a day. If I can do this with full-time job and I'm just doing this on the side, so can you. So thank you guys for watching. And I'm just here to spread positivity, being grateful and thankful to the Lord as always, because God is so, so good all the time. And all the time, God is so, so good. So let's just go, go, go. God bless everyone and enjoy the rest of your day. And this is Weekend with Bernadette, and I hope I inspired you or educate you about a digital business. So if you find this video or play of this video can help one of your friends, your family, your relatives, please do share this and let them be informed that there's more to life. They need to have an option beyond one job. So once again, God bless and see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. And I'll say good night, good afternoon, and enjoy the day, the rest of your day, actually. Bye.